we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Welcome in. I got G up first. I'm going to open up with, sorry, I'm a couple minutes behind. Happy Memorial Day weekend for those of you in the U.S. And I have baby Augustus here, who's been the main foreman on my home renovation. I put a new mirror up in my bathroom today, all by myself, mind you. And he sat in the sink the whole time and tried to direct me. It was pretty funny. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Hey G, how are you doing? I'm trying to light this, but I think my fan is on too high because it's heating up. I'm actually gonna go hang out at the pool after this. So I am gonna let's start with some lavender, shall we? All right, G is up first. If you're called to donate, let me know. G, I'm actually gonna use the traditional tarot for you on this. Chris, how are you? Thank you. All right, so I have G and then I have Chris. We're gonna start with G's question. What is my destiny and fate now? And how can I influence them? Great question. One moment. All right. Yeah, after this, I'm going to the pool. I'm going to sun my buns. And I'm going to do a crossword puzzle like the 80-year-old woman that I am. Or no, not crossword. I like word search. I do the word searches because I enjoy them. And then we got Chris. All right, G. Let me get my feet on the ground. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so that I can deliver messages for the greater good. And so it is. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Thank you so much. All right. Spirit, show me in the present energy, what is G's destiny and fate in the first row, and then the second row is going to be how she will be able to influence them. Give me one moment here. G, what I'm really feeling for you in this lifetime for you is that you really have a blank canvas to create what it is that you want to create for yourself. And I feel like other lifetimes or other times that you know, in history, like I don't think you would be able to have the autonomy to build and create what it is that you want to do. And I feel like there are some, I'm getting Eight of Swords energy where you feel like there are some perceived blocks when in reality you're pretty limitless in terms of what it is that you can build, okay? And so Spirit, show me what is G's destiny and fate. What is G's destiny and fate? We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. We have the World. And we have the Three of Wands. Beautiful energy. I think part of your mission in this life is to not only give to others, but being open to receive. So I feel like one of the mantras that you can say to help you, and this is something I've been doing lately, and I don't do it that often, but when I say it, the outcome is so profound for me. When you tell Spirit, I am open to receive. I am open to receive. In whatever way that looks. Because the Knight of Cups is here presenting you something, and this could even be the world, the universe, handing you something, handing you a blessing. And the Four of Swords is saying, this is your birthright. You didn't have to do anything to earn this. This is something that you deserve just for being alive. The other thing that I'm seeing for you, your fate and destiny, is no one gives me much, hence I keep on giving. Right, but part of your destiny and fate in this life is to understand how to accept and receive reciprocal energy that you're giving out. Because if you are not open to receive, you are not going to receive. And the Four of Swords is definitely a receptive position where you are doing nothing, and it is a passive position, okay? The world is ending cycles, whether that be generational curses or there's a lot of stuff of gender maybe, and like how females throughout history have been treated in your culture, and like what you're able to accomplish and do in this life that maybe you couldn't do before. And then the Three of Wands is really reaching a place of manifestation, and there's still mountains for you to climb, and there are still manifestations for you to accomplish. And so the question now is, how can I influence these things? So I would say, number one, as your mantra, something you may want to say every day is, Spirit, I am open to receive. And I promise you, literally if you say that like 3 times every day for like a week, your life is going to change. And I guarantee it. Because it's for people who are built like us, it's not easy to even say that. My family has well-established females. Females are not controlled in that way. Good. Yeah, and so you are part of that legacy. You are part of the legacy of being a well-established female, okay, within your family. What else do we have? So how can you influence this? Spirit wants you to be happy. Spirit wants you to celebrate life. And now this doesn't mean you need to go out and like drink, but this just means, the Three of Cups is like, I'm celebrating the fact that I'm alive, and like, look how far I've come. Still be willing to learn, and still be willing to change, and be willing to transform with the Death card. I may not be open to receive today, or all I'm doing is giving to others, but I think one of the big things that I think that some type of gift or generosity is going to be given to you in this life, and you need to be open to receive it. And that's part of your lesson here. And how you can influence that is telling Spirit that you are open to receive. 10 of Pentacles, this could come in the form of financial abundance, and this could be from a family or friend, or this could even be in the workplace. When you tell the universe, Spirit, the world, you are open to receive, that can show up in different ways. That could look like a promotion, that could look like a bonus, right? But I am seeing financial abundance around you, and that is part of your fate and destiny. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. I see lots of prosperity and abundance around you, and this is something that you're manifesting, because I think that it's time for the universe to level things out, because you have given so much, and now it's going to, sooner or later, it's going to be time for you to receive. And I'm seeing that coming in as a financial blessing here with the 10 of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Speak what you want into existence, the Queen of Swords. And I've talked about this a couple times before, but I don't know if you're familiar with scripting. This could be either speaking it out loud and just saying, I'm open to receive, or maybe you want to write, I am open to receive. It's going to help you influence this prosperity into your life. And we have the Six of Wands. I'm seeing you winning. I'm seeing you accomplishing things. And, you know, the Six of Wands is the card of victory. And so I feel like financially, there's a lot of prosperity and abundance around you, but I'm also seeing a transformation where, you know, this Four of Swords can also, oh, I love that. I've started speaking assertively, and that's exactly what the Queen of Wands does. But the Four of Swords is also saying, I mean, this is so different than, when I look at this, I envision it as someone in like a suit of armor, which I don't think they are, but it's like, it's really hard for this person to get up, right? If they were laying, imagine like in a suit of armor here, and it's like you're really, you know, rooted and grounded to that block that they're laying on. And compared to the Nine of Swords, which I've pulled for you often, there is going to be a transformation of anxiety to feeling at peace. So, and having mental peace is priceless. It's great to have prosperity. It's great to have financial abundance, but also having mental peace with it as well is something that's going to be coming in for you. Victory. And these could have been things that you were, I know, it's funny, ironic I say you're going to have peace, things that you may have been worried about, right? Let me see what else I've got for you. Yes, peace is what I always pray for. Well, that's coming, and that can be an offering from Spirit as well. But this Knight of Cups is, yeah, we have freedom here. Feeling less tied down. We have clarity. I'm also feeling that you're going to be feeling more confident as well. We have clarity and truth. The truth is that I see prosperity and celebration and peace coming in here. And this could feel like a change for you. It's when, in the Wheel of Fortune, is, you know, you have to look at the cards around the Wheel of Fortune. And right here we have the Ten of Pentacles and Three of Wands, which is talking about ships coming in for you. And I really feel like, it says energy is gaining momentum. I really feel like the Wheel of Fortune is also tied to karma, okay? Karma from this life, karma from past lifetimes. And I feel like there is going to be a season of blessing coming to you where you're not just going to be giving. You are going to be receiving, but you have to be open to receive. And that's just energetically the way that flow works, right? You have to be open to receive love. You have to be open to receive abundance. You have to be clear and open to receive clarity, freedom, and the truth, right? Because if you're not ready, or if you're blocking it, it's not going to show up. Because when I say, because I am someone who is overgiven, when I tell Spirit and the universe that I am ready and open to receive, it's like a visceral feeling in my body, and it doesn't feel natural because that's not how I'm wired. Like, this is something that you may have to practice or put into practice. Spirit, what else do we have for G? Prosperity lies ahead, as we just said. Show the world the real you. Believe in the impossible. Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, prosperity is in your future, my friend. What else do we have for G? Fifth house. Saturn. Saturn in Cancer in the fifth house. You know, Saturn in the 5th house can be a little bit restrictive. What is the 5th house? It can rule children, but it's also about like your joy and passion. It's the house of Leo. And when it's restricted in the 5th house, this can be you maybe working so hard that you aren't enjoying life around you. It's when you're working so hard, you know, you're not enjoying things as much as you could be. So just celebrating life for being alive and doing little Leo things that, and you're a Leo. So I feel like having little celebrations just because, I think, could be something really helpful for you. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. That was a really fun reading, G. And I will chat with you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, Chris is up next. All right, Chris, you can go ahead and post. We got Chris for 2. Sunny. I'm so excited. Thank you, G. I'm excited to go outside today. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. If you want to book a private reading, I think I'm going to start taking weekends off because it's been pretty dead. So if you ever want to book a private reading, feel free to reach out to me. I'll put my email in the chat, 6ofswordsreadings@gmail.com. All right. We had a visit from the district manager, Cancer. Spirit, show me brass tacks. Show me the brass tacks on this Cancer. How are they feeling towards Chris after the visit? How is the district manager, the Cancer, feeling about Chris after this visit? I want to pull over here. I got Hanged Man at the top of the deck. We have the Moon. They actually found you a little bit hard to read because I think that they're pleased with the work that you're doing. I think that they feel like you're kind of beyond the level of work that you are doing, meaning that there is a risk. Like sometimes when you're really good at your job, this is going to sound weird, Chris, but sometimes when you're really good at your job, people want to keep you there because you are the benefit to them because you're doing the work, right? And so if you were to get promoted, for example, the people under you may not work as strong or as hard as you do. And so I think number one, I think the truth here with the Ace of Swords, whatever they said to you, I feel like I don't know what information they were giving you, but I would take what they said seriously if they did give you any type of messages while they were there. I think that they feel like because you're good at what you do, you could easily be hired somewhere else. And I know you're not talking about that, and you're not putting that energy, you know, out at your current job, but they feel like you are valuable, and it's possible that they could lose you. So I feel like one of two things could happen. I feel like they definitely want to retain you to keep you from leaving, which means they would probably have to pay you more and make you happy here. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and Page of Swords. I think it's possible that you could get a little bit of an increase in pay or a little bonus or something like that, to try to help retain you for doing the good work that you're doing. But I definitely don't feel like it's going to be enough to make you want to stay there long term. I think it's funny that I have 3 pages down here and the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles that's like, I'm ready to boss up, I'm ready to level up. And they also see the value in you, but they're kind of treating you like a page, even though they know that you can do the work of a queen. Does that make sense to you? And they know that you could easily probably get hired somewhere else. 8 of Cups and Tower. I think that you just work well with other people. I think that you have a way with people. Let me see. I'm going to pull the Oracle, but let me know if you want any clarification on that. You said, yes, that makes sense. Let me know if you want me to clarify. I'm going to get into the Oracle, but I'm going to roll these Astro dice for you. We have Saturn in the 3rd house. Yeah, they're careful on how they communicate with you, Cancer. They're taking lots of care with how they communicate with you because they don't want to be too hard and they don't want to be too soft. They want to be just right so that you don't smell the fact that they think you could leave, but they're trying to throw you some bucks to be like, hey, we appreciate you, you should stay here. Okay? I'm going to use the animal deck as Oracle for the first set here. Trust in the magic. Freedom is yours. I love that card. And we have a rebirth is assured. Now is a time to just kind of be patient and know that even if you want to get out of there, like, change will happen. I think you just have to be patient right now. And for an Aries, I know that's hard. I know it's hard for an Aries. Let's see what else I got here. Retreat. I don't know if you're going on a little getaway this weekend or doing a little staycation or something, but you know, let yourself get your mind off of work. I feel like, and it's going to sound counterproductive, but the more you release the control about the work stuff, the easier it's going to flow. Kind of like the reading I was doing with G, it's like, be open to be more relaxed and peaceful and just let the energy flow instead of being so laser focused on stuff. We have energy, fire spirit. And we have wisdom. This is a marathon, not a sprint for you in this work change, right? So be patient with yourself and enjoy your time. You don't have to sit there and stress. Things are going to work out. Use your energy wisely, because I think you have a lot of it. Pour some of that energy back into yourself too, right? What are your goals? What do you want to do? And in the meantime, like, even if it's like a side hustle, you have extra time and energy, pour that into you instead of worrying about the damn job or going above and beyond at the job. Do your other stuff, because you know eventually, I mean, you're still doing a good job, but you know eventually you're going to be probably leaving there, okay? Go ahead and post your next one, BB. Spirit, show me the brass tacks on Chris. Is Chris getting any offers coming in career? Offers coming in career, show me the timeline. Offers coming in career and show me the timeline. Page of Wands. Nine of Wands, you're not dead yet. Seven of Pentacles, it's coming and it's moving slow. Coming, but it's moving slow. Ace of Cups, there is an offer coming. Empress, growth. And then we have the Page of Swords. So let's talk about the Nine of Wands, okay? The Nine of Wands is my not dead yet card. The Nine of Wands is, I got my ass kicked and I'm still going. And I feel like that's very much you in this situation. Again, with the hyperfixation, like we talked about, I think the more you surrender this to divine timing, also, listen, and this is a hard pill to swallow, but oftentimes when we surrender to divine timing, it's a much, much, much better outcome than if we were to have gotten things when we wanted them. So you may need to wait 3 more months to really get what it is that you want coming here. But, so what are the cards here? I have the Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, 3 of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles. A celebration is coming, but it's going to take a little bit longer than you wanted it to. Transformation, an offer coming, more money, more growth, more stability, as well as much more open communication than what you're normally used to having with people in this new position. I will also say, with the Page of Swords, there could be an opportunity to either get some type of training or certification or go back to some type of school but I feel like this would be part of the new job process, but there would be a little bit of a learning curve that like they would take care of to train or prep you for the position. At the top of the deck, I have the Two of Wands. So this is a job that may not even be posted yet. This is something that could still be in preparation and still in the works. And then we have the World. So everything does eventually change. You're not being held hostage. You're not being stuck in held hostage or being punished in any way, shape, or form. Spirit has, you know, I don't have the Hanged Man here, but it's like, that's the suspended animation preparing for the right opportunity for you. And I feel like my house situation couldn't be a better example of like waiting, feeling like it would never happen. And then when it did happen, I was like, this doesn't even feel real. Let me see what else I have for you. So I'm still picking up on similar energy that I feel like it will happen this year. I feel like it's several months out still, but it is on the way. Luck, protection. Spirit doesn't want you to have, and happiness. I think you're also going to feel lucky. You're going to be happy about things unfold. Spirit is protecting you with that Seven of Pentacles energy from putting you in the wrong job too soon. And I know that like the waiting sucks, right? What advice do we have for Chris? What advice do we have for Chris? Logic and evaluation. You are way too in your head, bro, about this whole thing. Hard work. Your hard work is going to pay off. Commitment and perseverance. And we have happy endings, end of a chapter. I have happiness for you twice here. You got to trust the process, my friend. Let me roll the Astro Dice and see. Spirit, show me any offers coming in for Chris and the energy surrounding that. The 11th house, Pisces, South Node. This could be something connected to a friend or former colleague. Yeah, South Node, Pisces in the 11th house. Someone could either send you the job listing or like make the recommendation for you. Could be Pisces related somehow. South Node talks about past life, and 11th house is your friendships and social networks. So it's still on the way. It is still on the way. It's just taking the Seven of Pentacles longer than we'd like it to. Breathe, my friend. You're going to be happy with the outcome. Thank you. call it a day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.